All right, what's up, folks? Welcome to Foreign and Domestic. It is good to be here. Good to see everyone on the side chat. And I'm going to hand you over to handing me off to get us started off right.
What the hell, Handy? What the? Oh, all right, never mind. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please change my name.
Well, it's nice to have Handy Mehoff with us tonight. That is great. That is great. JH586 in the room, Daniel in the room. Man, glad everybody is here so far. Let's see if I can figure out how to make YouTube tell me who's actually out in the side chat. Um, I'm going to actually pop this thing out here and pop the top of this list. What the heck? This thing is just being ridiculous on me. But it's Michael Hurtneck out there, that bearded guy. We got Andy 79Z28, bearded lunchbox. Andy's new Texas I Can, Edward Petty, reloading from the hot pot. Edward Petty. Oh, yeah, lots of great guys. Trees up blowing. Great to have you. That's called royalty right there, folks. Vanessa Kitty. Oh, yeah. Thorzak's out there. Ashley out there as well. The one, the only Kingpin. Thank you all for showing up. Let's get this show started.
Jamie, what's going on, man?
Working on videos, man. I got 2 done today. Did you watch the one I sent you the link to?
I literally crawled out of bed, man.
Well, I got this new Tex I Can. It just sprinkled. It rained pretty hard for a minute, and then it started sprinkling, and hopefully it's moving on out. But I did a video and just I ain't figuring out how this stuff works. It's like here lately, when I do a video the way I've always done a video and I try to open it in my computer, it's like this is using a codex that is not supported. I'm like, okay, this is the way I've been making videos for 6 years. But never mind this. This is my thinking. I did this video. The name of it is My First Rifle. Hashtag My First Rifle for Lakeview. I want everybody to come out and make a video about their first gun, whether you still have it or not, or whatever. Show off your first gun and let's draw attention to the fundraiser for Lakeview. That was the premise.
Awesome, man. Yeah, absolutely. That's freaking awesome. I look forward to seeing that one. Daniel, what's
That's
going
not
on,
a
dude?
bad idea, Jamie. Where'd you steal that from?
You? Are you saying you didn't send me a text telling me to do that? I mean, seriously,
I might have. I
do you
drink a lot.
do you think that somebody like me could come up with that idea?
I thought you were just ripping off Chris from 740 because he already posted one a little while ago.
Well,
But
there
it's
you
all
go.
to bring awareness because his is My First Gun, Lakeview Outdoors.
Cool. So I guess I stole it from Chris.
Yeah, you're behind the power curve. You should have been the
Let's
first one out there.
let's go with that.
Well, hi,
Never-
Scotsman.
I never
Thanks for the
imagined you
invite.
as a thief there, Jamie, but man, apparently you are. So
Do what?
I never imagined you as a thief, but apparently you are.
Yeah, man.
It's
There
my
you
job.
go.
It's my job, Jamie. I'm supposed to be robbing everybody's stuff.
Well, let's just stop and think about who accused me of being the thief. So, no.
I didn't accuse you of it. I just
No, you didn't. Well, you did accuse me, but it was more of a flat out statement than an accusation.
yeah, it was pretty much a statement because I seen Chris came out with one. It's like so you're not ripping because I think it was Allen that accused was coming out subliminally accusing you of being a thief. It's like no, he ripped off Jamie, not Jamie. He ripped off Chris. Jamie ripped off himself. How's that?
Thank you, Michael. Hello, that bearded guy.
But
You
All
looking
right, Shane,
good,
what's
Alan.
going on, man? You had a shoot this weekend. I wish I could have made it, man. Unfortunately, just couldn't have the to get
dude,
there. But
I brought brand new bullets for you, and I had cash in my pocket for you. I had everything but gas money for you. Yeah. But we did have a good time. It was Chris from the 740, his son Kristen, and Keith Floor. Am I allowed to say Keith's last name? Well, hey Keith, Dick. There's a reason. When we left on Saturday evening, he was sitting on third place, just barely out of second place. So he was just really smoking it, and no matter what, I mean, he was beating me by 5 seconds on a stage, and I finally cut that down to 4 seconds on a stage. But it was a lot of fun. The big success one, I had 0 procedurals, which is good because the only procedural there is if you get DQ'd. But it was a good time, and there was a lot of people there, and we didn't get rained on. It started raining just as the last shooter got done, and we painted over the steel, and we were leaving the range. Great club, great people that ran it. Good time.
awesome, man. Good deal. Well, you didn't get DQ'd, so that's a huge plus.
Yep.
So, what did you learn from it?
He learned how much he sucks.
Yeah, I don't think he was here when I was telling these guys I got 15th out of 41 in that division.
Yeah, that's because all the good guys went to the nationals.
No, there was some pretty good guys. There was 3 outstanding guys that I seen shooting there, and one of them, this guy was cleaning the stages in 9 seconds and 10 seconds, every single one, shooting 30 plus steals that fast. Just, I swear he had a machine gun, just putting them all down. And there were some guys there with pistols, and this one dude, he come walking up just wearing a tank top, some old ratty out shorts, and this guy was a head shorter than me, and it's a couple guys made off a couple cracks about how shorty, and he's shooting a optics, and he just got up there and he was like, and it was like, okay, and didn't hear another short joke. The only short thing about him was his time. He was a pretty cool dude too.
So I'm guessing all the short jokes went on you then after that.
Not a one. They were all just drooling over the fine equipment I had that had 0
He
malfunctions.
still had his ear pro on. No, he just couldn't hear him.
Oh no, I had it had I could pick up the background, and I was listening to AC/DC while I was shooting. Heard the buzzer go off, and just.
That's all you do? That sounds like your wife says you do that in the bedroom too.
As long as it satisfies me.
All right,
No,
so
I'm
there's
not.
a few people out there wondering what you're stuck in because apparently you are echoing like super bad.
Yeah, let me get the other mic. Hold on.
It just gets a lot of echo from the room. It's a large space.
Yeah. It's a new house. There's no carpeting in it, so it has that sound. I was waiting for his weekly explanation because every week people are asking him that.
This episode of Foreign and Domestic not brought to you by Body Armor. It's got coconut water and shit. Body Armor.
Would that be cherry and lime?
That is cherry lime. Ooh. Cherry lime Body Armor.
Sounds pretty good. It's not quite chocolate and peanut butter, but hey, man.
Is it as good as Jiffy cornbread?
Oh,
It needs gin.
Bald's not back yet, huh?
He's working on it. So, Alan, how's it going over there, man? What's been going on with you?
Oh, man. Well, it would be better if I could see the screen. I don't know how you do this. It's just, I mean, somebody has to highlight my name in the side chat for me to go, oh, what's going on over there? Things been good. Been busy as usual at work. It's definitely the busy time. Things going great there. But yeah, I was debating on picking up another wheel gun, and well, good old Tony with LakeView Outdoors came up, and so that plan got put onto the back burner. Because yeah, we got things to do. But otherwise, with the channel, I've been accumulating video, and this is no joke. I've been accumulating a video for like the last month because I was going to do a full-on production for Let Freedom Ring, and had some great footage. I know I did. It went to go transfer it over onto the computer, and all the data was corrupted. So that stung. That stung a bit.
Yeah, I've never really understood
So
how
I hope that people out there will make some great Let Freedom Ring videos this year, because mine's gonna suck if I even am able to get one out.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know about Let Freedom Ring, it's July 4th, 5 o'clock Eastern, and drop it like it's hot, and blow up YouTube with firearms videos and have some fun. All right, Val, you get yourself all set up there?
Yeah, the sound better?
Much better.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like you're in a garbage can anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing Let Freedom Ring video because I'm kind of in a tight spot for any videos. Unless I got some footage and maybe I'll do some montage or something. Anyway, shot a 2-gun match today. It was fun. It was only 3 stages. Only a handful of people showed up. It was only like 10, 12 of us. It was fun.
So what'd you shoot?
Shot my VR60 and Allen. And I win.
And the VR60 is a
Shotgun.
shotgun?
Yep. Yeah, kind of dominated with that magazine-fed shotgun. Although there was another guy with a magazine-fed shotgun. He had a VR80. Actually, that's what I used to have, VR80. But unfortunately, when I brought guns to my friend's house for safe storage, he saw the VR80 and he had to have it for no matter the cost. And I was kind of hurting for the money at that exact time. So I was like, all right, you can have it. What's with you two and the glasses inside the house? The sunglasses.
I've explained this a million freaking times to you, dude. I don't know how many times I gotta explain it to you.
No, I'm not. Yeah, but I get you. But what about the other dude?
You're just too old. You don't know what cool is, man.
Oh, all right, never mind.
I mean, sure, I can't see the monitor. It's fine. I'm having a little trouble reading, but oh, and by the way, this pistol back here, this pistol does not have a brace on it. It's wearing a hat. That's my hat. It's got a buffer tube, but it's got a hat.
Now, if you cut the tennis ball and put it at the end of the buffer tube and shoulder it, is that legal?
Well, they don't say what the classification of a surface area is. There's no definition of that.
There's the one, the only Red October. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, he's right. That's a solid hat.
See, I got some really cool new sunglasses, and you guys are tempting me to go get them, but I wouldn't be able to read anything in the side chat or anything, so we'll just not do that.
I don't know why not. Like, everything's clear as day to me. I'm not sure what's your guys' eyeballs, but I can read everything just fine.
Yeah, I'm old. Don't rub it in. If the Lord blesses you as well as He's blessed me, one day you'll be my age, and you'll think,
Oh, trust me, brother. Between my knees and my back, I'm there.
I don't think the planet's going to live that long.
well,
Unless we all enjoy some cocaine flavored water.
that didn't come out right, did it?
Oh, there's nothing like sitting there in your place, drinking your cherry lime body armor while wearing that wife beater and wearing cool sunglasses
And
in
no
the house
pants.
at night.
And a few Fu Manchu in your boxer.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have a name like Hand Me Off.
Yeah, or you can have a host that's a jackass and changes your name.
Oh, you put your own name in there.
No, I didn't. But you
I
know
don't know
what?
what you're talking about, dude, because I didn't do it.
I can see shit through these glasses.
Quit being so damn blind.
I need the reading glasses.
Jamie,
Yes, sir.
I might have mentioned this the other day, but I found a 686, a new 686-6. That's a 7-shot, and it's got the wood grips from the factory. I mean, it's brand new. Should I buy it? Yes or no?
Yes.
So
You should buy it and gift it to Jamie.
-6. It's a brand new one.
Does it have the Hitlery hole?
Probably. Don't all of them except the Colts have them now? I'd have to look at it. It's something I would never use. I went on Smith & Wesson website and couldn't even find it there. I mean, This is right from the factory. Boom. They could only get like one per store there at the Finn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd be all over that, but yeah, kind of sent the funds to another direction.
So for
So
those
is that
guys
a
out
negative?
there that haven't seen the video yet, we do have someone in need, and that would be our brother Lakeview Outdoors. Lakeview, his wife is extremely sick, and we're just trying to take a little bit of the burden off. Fortunately, the wonderful insurance company isn't doing its job, so we got to try and help out as much as we can.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, I don't have any money, but how about if I donate the gun and do like a raffle, like we did for Monica? I'm kind of broke right now, but I got plenty of freaking guns. I
Don't
got to
we
go through the
all?
list and think about which one. But
Just let the side chat decide which gun of yours that you can give away.
yeah, I don't think so.
Ground power. That'd be getting Jamie to put up his 586 on it. Ain't gonna happen.
So what kind of money are they wanting for this
Paco
thing?
Loco coming in strong with the
900.
subject for tonight's chat. And yeah, that'd be a really short conversation, Paco. I don't really think there is such thing.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it was in the
somebody-
900s, Jamie.
Yeah.
900 and some change. It's right there at the same price as all the other ones they had of it, with the rubber grips.
So the rubber grip ones are the same price as the wood grips, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Were all of them -6?
I didn't look at the other ones. I just looked at. I mean, they're all brand new from the factory, so I didn't look at them. I don't touch anything with rubber grips.
Well, this is the thing about that. Nowadays, the reverb has gone back to Smith and Wesson with such fervor that I think they quit doing the Hitlery hole thing. So it may be that that's not there. 7-shot revolver is a pretty cool thing, having one extra shot. They actually make some with 8. I just like the old school stuff more better, more good.
Yeah, it's smooth. The old stuff is smoother. Not like these young pups.
Why does it take you back to your 50s, Jamie?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. So that kind of money, man, I'd be leery. 7 to 8, yeah, I'd be more comfortable in that range. But if it's a brand new gun, they're not going to come off the price.
Yeah.
One thing I'm learning is that the cost of materials through COVID has gone through the roof. Everything's gone up. Stainless steel. Yeah.
Prices have gone up. So I mean, I'm looking at the Smith, brand new guns. It's like the revolvers. Boom, Smith and Wessons. They're in the 900s. The Colts are 14 and 1500. So
Can you post a link to the video about the money raising stuff?
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, I was having a coughing fit there. Hang on. Let me grab that link.
Who the hell is rubbing their feet over there? What's that background noise?
Well, I thought it was you, Handy.
No.
do you hear it, Jamie?
Not now.
It
I
stopped.
didn't hear it. Okay, how about now?
Now it is. Yep.
Oh, I was rubbing the back of my laptop. It was picking that up.
Yep.
Yep.
You called the back of the laptop that you've been rubbing?
Yeah, it's
Nasty old man.
I'm hugging it.
We'd all appreciate if you put that thing away during the show, Daniel.
Yes. What he said.
Unlike you, I'm wearing pants.
Oh,
Well, you are, but God knows where.
Not even 30 minutes in, and welcome to the shit show, folks.
If I get too comfortable, I'm going to be a chat napper.
yeah. Very, very, very true statement. The fact of the matter is they don't want to use any of our own raw materials. We got to source it from everywhere else in the damn world.
So Poco Loco,
Unfortunately, it's not everywhere else in the damn world. Majority of it's all from freaking China because they got so many deals with China. It's not even funny.
yeah. Yeah, it's those reflections in his eye and his sunglasses.
I'm wondering if I need to get 2 ring lights so that it looks different, because I do absolutely look like a cartoon cross-eyed.
Yeah. So is this some light you got by your computer to give you better lighting? This is,
Yeah, it's basically I've got a ring light around my camera. My camera sits in the middle of the ring light.
Jamie, what kind of light do you use?
Same one he's got.
Really? I think Alan's getting gypped on his electric because yours works a lot better.
That's
Mine's just barely even on. It's literally like the lowest setting. I can turn this thing up to where I get a suntan. I can completely black out the background if I wanted to. But
mine's really tiny.
You guys invest all kinds of stuff into this technology. I just turn the light on and just, okay, go for it.
And we can tell that. You didn't have to tell us that. We know.
All right, you want to whine? Fine, there.
thank God I was wearing sunglasses. Exactly. Alan. People wonder why I drink.
There.
There's Steve. What's up, bud?
Oh, well, he said that the second light is right there.
Woo!
So how you guys celebrating the Pride Month? You got your rainbow flags?
That'd be with this finger and with this finger. And yeah, you're welcome.
That's my pride flag right there.
No.
Isn't it sad they got the rainbow flag between American flags on the on the White House? Like, what the hell?
It's appalling.
What's really disgusting is they get a whole entire freaking month and veterans get a day.
No, but when is a straight month? When is the celebration of the regular straight people, working families? I want to know that. Somebody please tell me that.
Because they're not special.
You have that. It's called white privilege.
Oh.
Yeah, you've had it all your life. Quit whining. I don't even give it. I don't acknowledge it because I don't think it deserves to an argument or bitching about it to even give it any kind of dignity. Because there is no dignity. It just shows you how ignorant this country is and how corrupt our governments went.
There's the one, the only New York outcast out there. Who posts more things on the YouTube community side than anyone I've ever met that ever used Facebook back in the day. Holy crap, dude! Take a break, breathe.
Well, the whole Pride Month thing, everything else, yeah, okay. You are what you are. That's fine. I'm not gonna be like all up in your face preaching about what I am. I don't want you up in my face preaching about what you are. I don't care. Uh, you do you. What happens in your bedroom is what happens in your bedroom. I'm not going to give you elaborate stories about what happens in mine. And nobody needs to hear about it. Why? Does it need to be integrated in everything? Is strictly because it's been being normalized for a very long period of time now.
But did you notice that even like a TV shows and all that is getting politically correct? Okay, like for example, I was watching the whole entire series of SWAT on Netflix. It's a great show, right? But they're pushing that BLM stuff in there. Great squad, right? But they have an Asian dude, they have a Latina, she's gay, or I should say bisexual, black guy that leads them, white guy that's second in charge. It's just everything is like there has to be balance even in the show. God forbid there will be all black team, all white team, or something like that. It's like next thing you're gonna watch a kung fu movie, they're gonna make that politically correct, and they're gonna mix all races in there as well from Shaolin. And they just push that shit on everybody. It was like, yeah, okay, so you're gay, so go live your life. Like, why you gotta shove it in my face? Why do I have to sell it? Why I should be proud of you being gay? I don't give a flying fuck. Like, you proud of me being straight?
Yeah, I mean, why does it have to be pushed? I don't know. It may, other than trying to normalize it in society. And so, should all of us start walking around with AR-15s on our back just so that it normalizes it? It's
Why on your back? You wear it
when
across
you
your front.
take it, and just like Ashley said, when you're beating it into our kids, that's when we have a problem with it.
Yep. I'm kind of glad my kids are grown up. I mean, we just had a party for my daughter for her graduation from high school. She's moving to University of Vermont, which kind of, it's a good school, but then again, it's a freaking liberal school. So I'm kind of worried because she's already a little brainwashed from school, and our school is not that bad. But the transgender BS made its way into the school, and she has friends. So it's like, I kind of had a chat with her, like, yeah, you got a friend? If your transgender friend's gonna follow you into a bathroom, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Well, and that's the thing, man. It's all about weakening the kids and getting them to a point where they're just going to listen to whatever they're told. And it's getting to a very ridiculous point in time, that's for sure. when they're trying to tell you what you can and cannot read in school and pulling books that have been around for years upon years upon years, there's a problem. They're not teaching actual history. They're teaching whatever they want to teach.
Well, for all these businesses that are doing this woke stuff, hey, the bottom line, when the customers quit buying your crap, you should wake up. But they're getting that social credit score, which will allow to keep the government off their backs. Did I make sense of what I just said?
No.
Because if you know about the social credit score and what's going on, and if you don't meet certain requirements in the social credit score, it's going to eventually, businesses aren't going to be allowed to do business with other people that don't meet that social credit score.
So in other words, you're saying you're not allowed to do business.
Correct, and that's going to go all the way to they have to meet profiles on types of people, races of people that they hire and have in their company, and in executive positions. It's all going to that social credit score.
Well, most companies already have that. Most companies already have that. They hire people based on race, not based on skills.
Right.
Which
And now it's going way beyond it.
we kind of
It's
went
not going
other
to
way
be,
around.
you're not going to get hired for your skill or qualifications for a job. You're going to be hired because of what the color of your skin or your sexual preferences. And I always thought that was called discrimination when you do your hiring policy on the color of people's skin, whether a male or a female, or their sexual orientation. That was discrimination back in the day when they started that. Now it's like, oh no. So
Well, yeah. I mean, now you pretty much have to be like, if I was to be an interior designer, nobody would accept me as an interior designer talking like this. If I was an interior designer, I would have to talk like this. And I
No,
would,
no, no. Nobody would freaking hire you because you got no skills as interior design. You got no taste.
you get a
hey,
TV show like the other
just
ones.
because I have no taste, no skills, no education, no experience, doesn't mean anything. You're being homophobic if you don't hire me. That's how it's going now.
Well, how about if I don't hire you as a straight guy, then you're heterophobic.
I think hey, Bald, I think you and Alan need to do a collaboration where you hire Jan as gay and you can be the hard ass old, white guy immigrant, and Jan as gay comes on being Jan as gay.
Yeah.
That would be funny. It might even, but the networks might even pick that up and you can make a lot of money.
Listen, gay
Well,
people
no,
don't
you
work.
wouldn't because you're a homophobic white dude, and Janet Gay, he's a victim.
Gay people don't work in construction.
Well,
Speaking of
Jan ain't
speaking
gonna
of
have
that, I
to
got a
work.
job I got to start
Jan
with
just
too.
has to apply for the job. She doesn't actually have to do any work. That's the whole point.
He's just
I got a
sending
job.
paycheck.
I got a job I'm starting on Tuesday, and it's actually for a gay guy. I was told he's gay, and he acts all flamboyant and all that, the way he talks and all that. So, but he does have a son, so I don't know what the backstory is.
Just hey, somebody hires you to do the job, do the best you can, take his money, cash the check.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I'll work for anybody. Money's green. I don't care what are you. As long as I don't care if you're a Democrat. If you're a Democrat, I'll just charge you more. That's all. If I see like a Biden supporter shit, I just charge more money. That's all. Usually gay customers, they're the ones that have more money and are willing to spend it. But I won't work for Indians and I won't work for Albanians. Call me whatever the hell you
Indians.
want. Both of them are scumbags. I'm not working for them.
Indian feathers or Indian dot?
Indians from India.
Okay,
Indians
dot.
with
Okay.
feathers are you're not supposed to call them Indians.
Hey,
You're supposed to call them Native Americans.
Whatever. I are one, so I can call it whatever. It's like when I was in the Navy, the bros would use the N-word all the time, but daggone it, if you weren't a bro, you couldn't use the N-word.
Well,
How do you not say Navy when you are like in the Navy? It doesn't.
Oh, none of us would say that. We'd just say FTN. It's code.
Well, New York Outcast, he's half white, half black, so can he use the N-word?
He can only use half of it. He can only use it in small caps. He can't use it in big caps.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's a half a cracker.
He hates himself.
So, Scotsman, how has this week treated you?
Overall, not too bad, man. Every day, though, this past week at work was like a Monday. It's been one thing after another as far as our main system goes. The offsetter has just been having trouble after trouble after trouble, and it was nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. Like I said, every day was like a freaking Monday. But I did get out to the range with Rob earlier today with Farms 101. Got a little bit of range time, so that was good. And yeah, good, man. Good to get some trigger time. I believe he's got a video coming out, so.
So when do I get together with Rob again, and you guys up there at his range? Well, Scotsman pours a little cough syrup there.
That'd be great if I could stop coughing. I don't know what the hell.
I sort of resemble that statement there, Paco. I am a lesbian and I do have a color. Yeah.
So when you apply for a job, Alan, you put down your two personalities as well. So you got Jan, so you have a little bit extra credit.
Well, yeah, and in this when it asked me about sex, I just put yes.
You don't put love it?
They ask me about sex. I write down barely.
So barely now, but I am getting divorced, so hopefully prospects are looking up.
Hey, did you see that? It was the old movie where a cowboy talks to a girl in a bar, and no, he's got a hat on and all that, and she asked him like, are you a real cowboy? He goes, yeah, I'm a real cowboy. I do with the horses, and all day I deal with the horses. I think about the horses all the time. I'm good to them. I know everything about the horses. Yeah, I'm a cowboy. And they ask her like, what are you? Well, I'm a lesbian. He goes, what do you mean? Well, I think about the pussy all day. I eat it. I deal with it. I'm a lesbian. And he's like kind of stunned. And another lady comes over and is like, are you a real cowboy? He goes, well, I was. Turns out I'm lesbian.
42 minutes in, and we got the dad jokes.
No, this is actual movie. Look it up. It's a scene from the movie. I forgot what it was. It's actual scene from the movie. This is not like I made that joke.
So
well, I did actually watch a movie last night called The Mule. It's a Clint Eastwood movie where he directs. Well, he grows flowers, and he decides to take another job. It's called The Mule, and some of the lines in that movie are great. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's like a 2018 movie.
It's a good movie. And considering how old is he in there, he did a good job.
Oh yeah, I got a question that when Bird CB says it's good, because we all know how CB is with his food recommendations. So I don't know how he is on his movie recommendations.
Well, he can't be worse than his restaurant recommendations.
So I shot the 2-gun today, right? And I had a kind of strange malfunction with the Alien. So basically, I just started the stage. I shot a handful of rounds, and gun went click. So I go tap and rack, click, tap and rack, click. So I drop the mag and I'm racking the slide. I can't get the bullet out. So the guy's like no worries, we'll let you reshoot and all that. So I can't get, and it's a live round, so I don't want to go to a safe table. Like, what the hell's going on? So I actually dropped the slide. With the Allen, it's kind of easy. I dropped the slide. It's a fixed barrel. Got my pocket knife, popped the bullet out, put it back together, right? And it turns out it was a 9 mil bullet, but the casing was 380. And usually with the other guns, I don't have that problem because extractor catches the case enough for it to fire. But I guess extractor didn't catch it, So, like I said before, it's a great gun, but finicky on the ammo. You got to make sure you run a good ammo in it. And somehow that 380 got past my case gauge and into the gun and almost cost me a match.
How many matches have you been at and seen where people have cheaped out on ammo and they have nothing but feed problems the whole match, every stage? I've seen it. I've shot five matches so far this year, and every single one, there's at least one person in the squad that went cheap on ammo and can't shoot. It just, I don't know why they're not throwing things.
I don't know. Usually when I go to matches, I try to bring good ammo. I have an ammo that I load just for the matches, a case gauge and all that. So somehow that 380 got past the case gauge and into my good ammo pile. Because when I shoot at the practice, then I just shoot crap, whatever I have.
Yeah.
That
was just one round. But at the matches you go to, don't you see at least somebody in the squad that went cheap on ammo and they have nothing but issues the whole match?
You mean like Winchester White Box?
Well, okay, 6 if I count the one 3-4 years ago. I mean, these folks are there with a PCC and they're shooting reloaded aluminum cased ammo.
Reloaded aluminum case. Why would you even bother reloading aluminum? It's got to be penny S to resize. I mean, considering the price of the brass, you can get 3,000 brand new cases shipped to your house for $100.
I can walk around on the range and pick up all the brass that I need for shooting the whole year.
Well, yeah, you could, but like today, for example, it was hot. We shot the match. I really didn't care about the brass. Like 99% of the time when I'm shooting a match, it's a lowest brass match. I just know when I'm at the range by myself, yes, I pick up all the brass, I reuse it. But the more matches I shoot, the more brass I lose. And before I had a friend that had access to free brass, that's gone. So I just go to like a Capital cartridge, for example, and I buy, every once in a while I buy 3,000-4,000 cases and I'm good to go.
I'll just buy a case of Blazer, shoot it, and there's 1,000 pieces of brass for me.
Well, I got the primers, I got the bullets, I got the powder, so no sense of buying ammo from me. And secondly, in this state, everything's going to shit. We had a little bit of the break. We were supposed to get a mandatory 10-day waiting period on every single gun purchase. Okay, that's how stupid it is. Even so, bad enough that you buy a pistol, it takes you about 2 weeks to get your actual permit and a purchasing coupon. Now, I would come to a dealer with a purchasing coupon, fill up the NIC check form, and mandatory 10-day waiting period till I can pick up the gun. Starting July, end of July, or supposedly, they're getting away with the NIC check. They're doing a state background check on ammo purchases and gun purchases. So I wonder how that's gonna go. Like that's gonna somebody explain me how that's gonna solve any problems, how that's gonna solve any crime when you can go right to Pennsylvania and buy the ammo over there. It's just more bullshit, more money for the taxes. NIC check is already there, paid for by the federal money. Why we gotta have a state background check and pay for it again just so we can raise taxes on the law-abiding citizens? But you know what? But you can go buy a pot and get high because that's legal.
All right, so I just saw a text from Tony, and next week Tony will
Scotsman,
be
you're a
on with
freaking
us
asshole.
live. So
Handy with the hammer.
be watching out for that. Tony Lakeview will be with us here next week.
Well, let's do this. I got that. I'm not much into 10 millimeter, and I have that Kimber Eclipse. I was actually trying to sell it, maybe get some money, but I'm willing to actually donate the gun if we can raise decent amount of money, for him.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
the goal's 10 grand. So.
Well, I'm guessing the gun alone should be able to raise 10 grand. It's a freaking $1,200 gun.
We've seen it in the past, man. We've raised a bunch of money over the years, so I know it's doable. I mean,
well, Scotsman, it's a good thing you're doing it.
That guy right there shaved his beard. I don't know how many times. I've shaved my beard. I don't know how many times. It ain't happening ever again. I'm telling you right now, though. Sorry, man.
You shaved it once.
I've shaved it more than once. I've shaved it twice, at least twice.
I trim my beard every 2 weeks. Does that count? Every 2 weeks I go get a haircut, and they trim my beard.
And they charge you double for the haircut, right?
No, it's about $25 they actually spends more time trimming my beard and cutting the lines than they do cutting my hair. Because the hair, he just gets the machine. I told him do the half, so that's like a step about being completely bald. Because if he does it like bald, then I gotta shave the head, and it's too much headache.
Well, I was going to say, Scotsman, good on you for doing the fundraiser, because I've seen how hard you work on them and the things you got to do and obstacles you got to overcome. And Jamie just got a lesson on that one. They're pretty rough, aren't they?
What are we talking about?
How hard it is to run a fundraiser and the obstacles you got to overcome and the work you put into it.
Yeah, it's nowadays it's not as easy as it once was.
Hey, I can do one better. If somebody close by, I can hand deliver that Eclipse and spend the day. This way, they get to spend the day with a YouTube celebrity.
What, Jamie, you coming up north?
Hey, babe, Delta is ready when you are. We have the busiest airport in the world, and I avoid that place like the plague, man. I'd rather rent a car and drive.
Fuzzy, you ain't wrong, man. But between dealing with the ATF all these years and all the fundraisers, yeah, man, it's been a time.
Hair is overrated. Smart head doesn't hold hair. But I do like Allen's hat. I wonder when I get mine.
So, Jamie, how close are you to getting to shooting a match? I know you're talking to your buddy. You're going to go watch one with him, or has that happened yet?
It is not. I need to call him because we're about to change over into a new month. So if I could go watch him in July, then I could maybe.
Don't go watch him. Bring your stuff with you. Bring your stuff with you, and just it's like learning to swim. They throw you in the water and start kicking. I'm telling you, if you're gonna go watch him, after the first stage, you're gonna be kicking yourself. Why the hell I didn't bring my gun? Bring your holster, bring your gun. If it's IDPA match, it's gonna be simple. Yes, there's rules, but they'll explain it to you. You'll probably screw up and wind up last because you don't understand rules, but you're still gonna have fun. Trust me. but it's like a Band-Aid. Just rip it off. Just go.
And I guarantee you won't finish last. There'll be somebody's girlfriend there who showed up with a gun, had no intention of shooting, but the boyfriend paid for it, and somebody else will disqualify. So at least there'll be two people under you, and don't even worry about it. What place you're at, just go in there. Don't break the 180, and shoot all the cardboard steel you can hit.
In very rare form, I'm going to disagree with Thorzak's here. The older you get, the faster it grows on your face. The older I get, the faster it grows to the back of my neck. It just, yeah.
I can't grow a beard. It just grows when it gets longer. It's itchy. It's like 2 weeks is about. That's all I keep. Every 2 weeks, they do a half on a hat and one on the beard. Every 2 weeks I go every Friday. It's just, once it gets bigger. I mean, I could probably get over it, but I can't be like Scotsman.
This guy right here is smooth as a baby's butt. How in the heck do you shave every day? What do you use? Frickin' Nair? Is there a Nair for men or some shit or what? Like, you don't put a razor to that crap. There's no way.
He probably doesn't have any hair. He probably he just stands in the breeze and it falls off.
Well, we're about halfway through. I'm going to go ahead and run through the side chat participants list. CNT Designs and Arms out there. Good to have you. Chad Kelly, Firearms 101. Fuzz Fork 8. Ozzy Osborne, reloading from the hot plot. We got Steve's Woodworking and Homesteading, and Thorzak's, along with, the YouTube auditor, Eat a Bullet Dicks. Good to have everybody out there. It looks like it's rocking. Yeah, there's, a fundraisers that have a prize do have a tendency to bring more funds in quickly, just because people are incentivized. They feel like they're going to be able to get something. This one didn't really start off as that. Scotsman in true weasel form will put himself so far out that he literally puts himself in the own doghouse.
He's got a video on it or something I can watch.
Yeah, I posted it earlier, man.
I've been whole weekend. I mean, I had a graduation Friday, then party yesterday. Today I was with my friends. His son had a graduation party right after I shot the match, so I haven't really watched anything. Been kind of busy, and next week I'm finally starting some work, so I'm gonna be busy again, which is good because all the shit going on. Me sitting at home wasn't helping out. So I joined the freaking gym. I dropped about 3 inches off my waist, maybe more. I tell you what, it feels good in the gym, especially when you got, God bless the guy that invented yoga pants.
So Val likes going to the gym, hanging out with a whole bunch of other sweaty dudes flexing their muscles.
No. Val likes to be in the back of the gym on a elliptical or stairmaster, watching ladies in front of him on the elliptical or a treadmill, stuff like that. That's why I said, God bless the guy that invented yoga pants. And you know what? And when you're on that stairmaster, kicking your ass, and you want to go extra few minutes, you glance around, and all of a sudden you got more energy. if there's the right people in the gym. Sometimes it's the other way around. You look around, glance around, and it takes away your energy, and you go home.
So what? There is actually fat chicks in the gym?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I bet they don't stick around too long. And if they do, they end up being skinny chicks with, all buffed up.
Stevie's woodworking. You don't watch the ladies. You just glance at them. You can't be too obvious. Then you're pervert.
That's why Allen and Scotsman wear sunglasses.
Yeah. And they have to be dark enough to where you can't tell where your eyes are at. That way I can be looking over here, but I'm actually looking right at you. That's kind of a minor league move. Steve would know better. He could probably, watch somebody from a distance through their window, or I don't know all those Stalker Steve techniques, but
I think Thorzak's just hit on how Val got this upcoming customer.
Yeah, maybe. Who cares? Hey, ends justifies the means, right?
So Thorzak's
hey, $20 is $20, baby.
Hey, there you go. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
And that's why you started off with Hand Me Off.
What was that thing that they said if the girl sleeps with 100 guys, that makes her a whore, right? But if you sleep with one guy, that makes you gay.
See, I have 100 ways I could take this conversation right now, but I'm just not going to do that.
Come on, we need some guidance. You left and everything went down the shitter.
Yeah, so back to the topic at hand. This is my plan. My plan is to take my stuff and go watch this match. And then when I see how pitiful everybody else is doing, then I'll probably go, or if somebody.
Problem is that they're not gonna let you in halfway through the match. You have to start from the beginning. So this is what I would suggest. Okay, let's say the match starts at 10 o'clock. Show up there at 9. Okay, whoever's in charge, tell them, look, this is my first match. I don't know a whole lot and whatnot. At least that's the way it works in my experience. The guy would take you to the side. He would run you through basic commands. He would explain you the basic rules. At least in my club, that's the way it is. He wants to see how you draw the gun, how you handle the gun, and all that. Explains you the basic rules, basic range commands that you need to know. And if he's got half a brain, he would put you on a squad with experienced shooters and tell them, this guy is new, show him the ropes, watch him. Like I had that happen before. I had a guy who showed up and was actually the other way around. One of the match directors told him, well, maybe you should just watch this match. I'm like, why? He's here. He's ready to shoot. He has a gun. He has a man. He's got everything. So put him on my squad. I'll take him out of my wing. Let him shoot. Because a lot of times, if the first time you come and you don't actually shoot, you might be like little what's the word? Little discouraged or scared, and God knows if you show up next time. But if you come and shoot, you're gonna get hooked. I guarantee that. After the first match, you're gonna get shoot. All you gotta worry about is don't drop the gun and point the gun in the safe direction. You follow those 2 rules. Don't break the 180, and you're good to go. Everything else that you get, procedurals and all the other crap, it's just that doesn't mean nothing. You just safely handle the gun. Take your time. Don't try to beat Max Michel or nothing like that. Just be yourself. Do you, and you'll be fine.
Don't even worry about your score.
Down range. Don't sit on the sidelines. Get the rounds down range.
I got a couple that shoots almost monthly the match at Albany. I'm supposed to go next Saturday. He's a retired state trooper and shoots with his wife. They are in their 70s. And they are there shooting it. And tell you what, She might not be the fastest shot, but she then makes sure that she shoots all alphas. And when you're watching people like that, it's like, what's your excuse? Like, she's the same age as my mom, and she's out here shooting freaking guns.
Yeah, Steve, the only problem with that statement is which one. I think I know that answer, but
You got speed loaders or moon clips or something? You can take a revolver.
I'm thinking about getting some of those speed strips. I do
No,
have.
no, you can't. For the competition, speed strips are useless. You need speed loaders.
I got one
Yeah,
four
no,
four mag.
no. You need a couple of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can pick up some more of those pretty quick and easy. But yeah, I'm thinking of using. I really like 40. Um, that's what I'm thinking. Springfield XD or maybe that BRG 9.
Whatever gun you feel comfortable with, just shoot that. Is it the IDPA match or USPSA?
IDPA.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not doing yourself any favor shooting 40 in IDPA, but you know what? If you feel comfortable with that gun and you want to shoot it, just go ahead and shoot it.
Take the gun you feel the most comfortable
Yeah,
with.
exactly.
The gun that
So-
shoots the best in your hand. And remember, you're only allowed to have 10 rounds in IDPA.
HKS speed loaders. So I almost only have HKS speed loaders. Is there a better speed loader out there? I mean,
Are these you
I
twist them?
use-
You
Yeah.
twist them to release or you push?
yeah, it's a twist to release.
Well, that's the other ones that you push. Those are faster.
And I've the only speed loaders I've ever really spent any time using has been HKS speed loaders. So whenever I go to get a speed loader, that's what I pick up every time.
Hey, cool kids.
These particular ones go with something of yours, Scotsman.
Hey, cool kids don't use speed loaders. They have the guns cut for the moon clips.
I can't even read the brand name on this one. One for my J frame, it's a HKS, but this one right here is different.
Hey, do you shoot factory 40 or you load, Jamie?
I load.
Okay, so like Jane said, load up 40, load it up so it runs 100%, but you don't need the high power factor. So in other words, just get a powder puff loads that's gonna work the slide 100%, and you're good to go.
Who said that?
Jamie, Gene, reloading from the hot pot.
Couple of people jumping in out there, cold-hearted bastard, and also Alaskan Ballistics. Good to see you out there, Tim S. How's it going, gents?
Talking of Alaskan Ballistics, he also threw out for his other channel for a prize a custom tune too. So you have the opportunity to win a custom tune. Pretty cool.
Oh snap! Safari Land, Alan.
Yeah, I might pick up a couple of Safari Land. I haven't tried them. like I said, all the speed loaders that I've run has been HKS. I what are these that you're talking about? They're just a press to release.
There's
Uh,
different ones that when you jam it into the gun, you push on it and it releases, and then you just throw it out.
it's the same company, the same ones you have, same company. And I believe uh, those ones have a gold back piece, goldish yellow back piece. That's the ones that are pushable. And they're not a whole lot more than the other ones. I think they're like another $5 or $10 more.
Yeah, I don't have. I got rid of my 929 because I haven't shot it in years, and one of the acquaintances from matches I go to, he wants to shoot Icor, and he was all into it. So I gave him a good deal. I sold him the gun, the holster, the moon clip holder, and moon clips and everything.
Chuck, just like the ones we're showing, man. So long as, and the big thing with speed loaders, especially on like a Smith, is going to be making sure you got the right kind of grips on there. Because if you ain't got the right kind of grips, you're going to have problems trying to get those in.
Well, I still have yet to change over, but I have been accumulating. Instead of blue dot for my 10mm loads, I am going to power pistol. I haven't changed over yet. I'm going to use the drum that I've got of the blue dot up. Even though I still have some reserves before I start experimenting around with the power pistol. But finally decided and started picking some of it up.
One thing I'll give you for the power pistol, if you use the recipes from their website, start at least 15% lower on because I found their recipes being too hot.
Yeah, that's one thing about power pistol that I've been reading is it's got a lot of energy to it.
Yeah, when I use the recipes, they list,
real quick.
Yeah, when they list on the website, I found out that what they list is pretty much the max. So your best bet is 10-15% less than that, and that's your starting point, and work your way from there. Right? A power pistol is made by who?
Alliant.
That's a Lion.
Yeah,
Good. That's a really good powder.
It is, but their website sucks.
Yeah, I've never gone on their website to look at. I haven't had to. I've been able to find what I need through all the manuals I have, but so far I haven't had to go on to find it on the website. But
I mean, generally I go
works well.
Generally, I go to the manufacturer's website, and I consult the manual as well. But figures in the manufacturer should have the best recipes. Hodgdon's got one of the best websites for reloading. It's just easy, and they got ton of data there. All right, let's see. Just for the hell of it, let's check the website.
With the all copper jacketed hollow points, wow, really? Yeah, I'd have to check that. I'd have to check that out. Still using up a little bit of casted that was gifted to me, and some Hornady, I believe. when it comes to projectiles on the 10s.
You don't have any of the 40 I sent you? You can use them in 10.
Oh, I still have some of those left.
You can use them in 10 millimeter as well.
Yep.
The 180 grain.
Yeah, I don't actually have much of those left because I used a lot. I used most of them up.
I mean, I can send you a care package for the of those bullets if that helps. Because I don't really, to be honest, I don't even have anything that shoots 40. And I found
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm loading them up. That X10 is just, I'm loving it. The only thing that I wish that SIG would be able to do with that X10 is give me an AXG style frame. Give me a metal grip. Give me a metal grip.
Yeah, because I kind of pretty much all I shot is a 9. So 40 is on the back burner. I sold my Infinity, which I kind of regret. I shouldn't have sold it. I should have kept it. And I think, and even next gun, if I buy like a high-end next gun, it's gonna be carry optic, limited carry optic. So it's gonna be either Atlas or something like that. Which reminds me, I have to get my bull armory back.
I shot a bull armory 1911 today, Firearms 101. That thing is pretty freaking sweet, dude.
I was going to ask you. I was wanting to ask you earlier, what all guns did you shoot with him? Because I know he's expanding.
So he's recently been picking up some 1911s, and we basically had a 1911 day. I took mine up there. I didn't know what he was bringing. I took mine up there, and there we go. We ended up with a 1911 day. It was a good day, man. So I ended up shooting his bull armory, his couple of Wilson combats, and talk about some nice triggers on him. As long as you do everything you're supposed to do, you're literally just right there, man.
Why does it just? Why doesn't it like it?
I have the Lineman Gen 6 as well. I've not tried Power Pistol in it. That's one of my favorite powders, though. So I'm interested in the answer to that question. Bearded CB, when you say as good as Shadow, you mean the CZ Shadow 2 or Shadow firearms?
Let's see. So CB, it's pretty dang good, dude. Like they got some nice triggers. I'll never give up my Shadow. There's no way that will ever happen. Trust me, I shoot that thing ridiculously, but the bull armory was pretty nice.
Okay, so he's talking about CZ versus bull armory. Cool.
I mean, you're talking two different ballparks, dude. Two different ballparks. They're both super nice. Both shoot really well. Both have super nice triggers. But
yeah,
the price point of what you're getting is a little bit.
Most of all the SIGs do have a high bore axis. Put it as the extent of a high point. That's slightly excessive, I would say, but yeah, they do. Still, I shoot them well. Um,
SIG does have a high bore axis, but I think like 226 had a lot higher bore axis opposed to the X5. And X5, it's just the ergos on it, ergonomics, and the way it kind of the high bore axis doesn't really, it's not that big of a deal. And bore axis is not all that it's hyped up to be, and that's coming from the guy that shoots freaking Alien, lowest bore axis on the market. So yes, it's great, it helps and all that, but it's not all. If you think about it, even 2011 doesn't have a lowest bore axis either. It boils down to how you grip the gun.
Val, if you've shot Chiappos, right?
Well, that's different. Chiappa's different because it's a revolver, and yes, it that thing has zero muzzle rise. Even with the 357, there's virtually no muzzle rise. But you're gonna feel it in your wrist. It'll push back, or it's pushing on you. So you can't cheat physics. Okay, the energy needs to go somewhere. So sometimes it's actually better off if it's absorbed with the. It's really not just about gun moving. It's about the gun settling back down where you need it, and timing and all that.
Well, how would you compare? Yeah, it's apples and oranges here. But how would you compare shooting the Chiappo to, say, like the Alien?
They're actually fairly close, to be honest. I mean, different calibers and all that, but they fairly close. I would say the Chiappa has almost no muzzle rise. Alien has a minimal muzzle rise. There's still a little bit. Chiappa has got almost none because the barrel is really below. You're gripping the gun, and this is your barrel. Your Alien, the barrel is like in line with your hand, and Chiappa, it's even lower. So I mean, even with the 357, there's almost no muzzle rise, but you feel the gun coming back at you quite a bit. But shooting like my 66-2 with a 5-inch barrel and shooting 357 out of that, opposed to Chiappa, it's like night and day difference. But it also comes with a trade-off, Your regular revolver is going to have a lot nicer trigger. Yeah, Gene just said it. The SIG bore axis is no more than any 1911, and I'm going to agree with that. Well, not SIG. If you take like all 226s, I think the bore axis is a lot higher. But like any 320 series is right on par with pretty much any 1911, 2011.
And that was one thing, like with the Bull Armory, the front sight that's on there now, and I know he's going to change it, but the front sight that's on there now pointed really well for me. I picked that thing up really good.
I was really impressed.
I think one of the reasons I did pick it up really good was kind of like that. It's more of a old school revolver style, just straight blade.
I was highly impressed with the Bull Armory at the SHOT Show. One of the reasons why I bought one. It's just their 1911s. For literally 1/3 of the price, I would completely compare it to my Wilson Combat 1911. It's just the way it felt, how tight it was, and all that. It was right there.
How you like Dave's comment there, Jamie?
I addressed his comment. Not really. Uh, Smith forges their guns. They don't cast them. So there's that. And I have Rugers. I have Smiths. I really, really, really like Ruger revolvers, but I love my Smiths. That's just
Where would I send? Where would I send my single action to get like a cowboy action work done on it? Anybody know anybody?
not really. There's a company in Texas that does absolutely fabulous work. I can't remember the name of them, but they're world renowned. And they'll start with a Ruger Blackhawk or a Ruger Vaquero, and or one of the I started to say one of the Colt clones, but not really. They really want a Ruger to start with. Um,
Your bass bet would probably be talking to Six Shooter Texton and asking him. He might know someone.
Yeah, somebody told me there's a place in Pennsylvania as well. Because I was doing research, right? Like Ruger New Vaquero, supposedly one of the best guns for like a quick draw. But for the action shooting, they use different guns. And then there's the guy on YouTube, Tuco the Rat. He's the guy that does that. You ever seen him? He does that triple shot when he holds a single action revolver, and he does it in like point, I don't know, 6 seconds. He fires 3 shots. So he holds the gun single action. He fires the shot, and then he goes cocks and fires, and basically this is what he does, and you hear 3 shots. And he actually has a video where he explains like what is being done to the gun. That you're not supposed to really do all that stuff with a stock gun because they're not really meant for it. You can break it, and he's explaining what they do to a cylinder and blah 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 and all that. I mean, all the stuff that I can't do myself anyway.
There's right there. Edwards got you.
Nutmeg Sports, Tolan, Connecticut. Okay, thanks, Edward. I'll go check them out right now.
We got Gil out there. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
He posted a picture of a really nice match pistol and getting over Father's Day. Nice pistol.
yeah, New Tex, I can. Where I first learned about them is Brownells and their gunsmith and video things that they do. They did. There's a 45-minute video. You should see the work this guy does. We'll have to go find that. Nice sunset, huh?
Well, you really can't see it. Sorry.
Holy shit! This place is like less than 2 hours away from me. I can drive there and drop with the gun.
Uh-oh, the neighbor's shooting guns now. Hear him? There we go. How's that? That better? I'm waiting for the deer to come out.
Tex, if you'll go to Brownell's YouTube page and search their videos, you'll find what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can do that.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. I am slightly disappointed with Dylan Precision as of late. For some oddball reason, Dylan hasn't gotten any of their dies up on the website. Everything is like back ordered for everything. I don't know what the deal is. Why they can't get die sets. I would like to be able to get a couple of different conversion kits, and it's just not happening. Dylan is just not restocking any of their conversion kits, any of their die sets. If anybody has a clue truly why, put it out there for me, because I'm like really kind of, I need to call them up, knock on their door, and ask them what the hell is what the hell's going on.
So what do you need?
Oh, for instance, I would like to be able to get a couple of conversion kits for one or the other or both blue presses that I'm running now, just to do some other calibers.
I'm asking, what do you need?
Probably 44 conversion kit.
Oh, that I don't have.
For the XL, for the 750, or even the Square Dual B. And yeah, they just don't have them in stock anywhere.
Well, I think because the 44 is like, people usually don't load those on a progressive press, so I don't think they wanna stock up on that. But try calling them. Just call them and find out what's going on. Maybe they run limited quantities because nobody really wants it. So if you call them, you might get the answer.
Oh, good, great. Of course they've got them in Alaska. What the heck?
Well, I mean, you kind of need them up there, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but they also probably cost double that in Alaska.
No, you bring up a good point, Alan, because they've been out of stock on a lot of stuff for a long time. It's been at least probably 3 years at this point where conversion kits and stuff like that have been out of stock for quite some time. Yeah, it's nutty.
Yeah, if you go to their site and you look up caliber conversion kits and you search by caliber, it's like backstock, back order, back order, back order, back order, back order, back order. Like, I'm gonna have to give them a call and say, hey, you don't want me to go to a different press, do you?
Yeah, and I mean, once you get it, it'll run fine for you. Like I've got the conversion kit for the 650 and 44 mag. It's a little finicky getting it set up, but once you get it going, it runs fine. Yeah, trying to find the dealers that has them is probably a good way to do it, because a lot of times buying direct, they are more expensive.
Well,
that's always
and that. So yeah, Thorzak's, that makes sense. I mean, I get it. But to a certain extent, it's been a really, really long time.
Yeah, like I said, it's been at least probably 3 or 4 years now. Like, it's been quite some time they've been out of stock.
Yeah, we did keep to keep your government contracts and stuff. As much as of a civilian as I am, I don't want. I get it. I understand. It's, you're in business to make money, so of course you're going to want to try to keep them government contracts.
absolutely. So that's who I was referring to when I was talking about. They're called Tyler Gunworks in Freona, Texas, and yeah, Tex, check that out. They've got a series of about 4 videos, and that link I put in the side chat. That's just to the introduction, so you can find it. And they make some beautiful stuff, man. So I wonder how that place in Connecticut, Val. I wonder how you like that website.
Info Bros, I understand 100%, man. I had something I ordered back at the beginning of the year, and 3 months later, I was still waiting, and I couldn't get any response from the company whatsoever. They were ridiculous. So I ended up having to cancel it. I ordered it from somewhere else that supposedly has, they're hit and miss as far as shipping, and I had it in a week. So it's kind of nutty. But a lot of times now, talking to these businesses, it seems like they just don't care anymore. It is, customer service isn't there.
Ain't that the truth?
Now, if Allen wants to load 44 on a different press, then I can probably hook you up with dies and stuff like that, because I have another set of dies. But I don't know what you want to load them on. If you're looking strictly for the blue press, then the dies will work, but the conversion kit's going to be the key.
Yeah, I'm running out of space to pick up a different press. I'm going to have to get rid of my refrigerator or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can hook you up on a set of dies, but it'd just be finding that conversion kit. Yep. The lead dies will work just fine. It's the big thing with lead dies is usually you got to screw from the underneath because of how they sit. There's not enough threads to do it on the top of the press. Usually it ends up being an issue there, but other than that, they usually run fine.
Yeah, it's more about the conversion kits. Yeah, I could probably run different dies, and I'd be okay with that. But pretty much have to get the conversion kit in order to be able to run it on that particular press. Oh, I absolutely not, CB. Absolutely cannot get rid of the toilet paper storage. That's pure mountain money, brother. I would certainly hope so, Ballistics. Man, that's one of the questions. Because a good buddy of mine, he's like, every time you buy something, you buy it for a reason. What's the reason in having this? You going to Alaska? I'm like, I surely wish I would be. I surely wish I would be.
To be honest, I got zero aspirations going to Alaska. When I see Alaskan Ballistics and his video, he wears 5 fucking guns just to go for a walk. God forbid he hits the bear or something. Like, if I'm going on a trail and there's a big ass sign like that about the bear, I'm turning around and going back to fucking hotel. My buddy loves going to Alaska. He goes there every year salmon fishing, and he was showing me a video where he's in the water fishing, and literally 50, 60 feet away from him is a big ass goddamn grizzly fishing as well. And he's like, and he's been there, like he says, like the bear was there for like 2 hours. He was fishing and the bear was fishing. The bear would catch the fish, go in the woods, eat it, and come back. And like he looked at him, everybody kind of respected their own privacy. I'm like, hell no, I don't want to be that close to no goddamn grizzly bear.
Tommy Boy brings up Titan Reloading. Yeah, I've looked there in the past. I haven't looked recently, but they may have something. But Titan Reloading is always a good spot to check. I don't know if you've been over there recently or not, Alan.
No.
They mainly specialize a lot with Dylan, with Lee, but they do Dylan and stuff as well.
That's from Tyler Gunworks. Pretty cool, huh?
Looks pretty sweet, man.
Well, that thing is like a target sights on it.
It's like a what?
It has a target sights on it.
Right.
So it really, you got a single action trigger on it. So it really boils down to the sight. With a sights like that, that's doable.
Well, you can see that playing card. It kind of shoots.
Where? How far was it?
Let me see if I can figure that out. 12 rounds, 15 yards, offhand, 158 grain semi-wide cutter, 357 Magnum.
357 Magnum.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's some fine shooting there.
Yep. That's a beautiful piece, too. Look at that color case hardening, and that wood is just gorgeous. So there's that.
All right. Tommy Boy says they got the kits in stock, so. Very cool.
We need lemon dyes for Thor's axe. Oh yeah, this is for your buddy. Okay. Edward, myself, or Scotsman, either one can put you on Thor's axe. We can get you in touch with him.
Okay, what I missed? I'm back now. I had to put up the ducks and get the goats ready for storms tonight.
You missed a beautiful Ruger Blackhawk. I mean, it was gorgeous.
Oh, it is. Whose is that, Jamie?
That's one built by Tyler Gunworks in Breonna, Texas. So, Bald, what'd you figure out about that website? Did you go look at their stuff?
You're muted.
Yeah, they're like less than 2 hours away from me. So I can actually drive the gun over there and talk to them.
That's really good.
Only problem is Only problem is my single action is 2 hours in the opposite direction, so I gotta wait. Next time I'm at my sister's house, pick my gun up, and because I actually where the place is in Connecticut, I go and shoot matches that way. Massachusetts is not that far.
Well, I could drive one of mine to Freona, Texas, but it'd take 2 days, not 2 hours.
No, it can't take 2 days. It takes 2 days to drive there from New York. It's got to be less from Georgia.
Okay, a day and a quarter there.
All right, that's a 3/4 of a day less. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Another reason why I want to move to freaking Tennessee, I can drive to Texas from Tennessee.
You can do it. You can do it better if you set your mind to it. So there's that.
Well, yes, you can drive faster if you don't get caught.
No, if you go by yourself, Val, it's like when you got other people in the car, you got to stop for bathroom breaks. You got to stop because somebody's thirsty or blah, 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 blah.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm a driver. I stop when I want to stop.
Okay, I hear you.
You need a bathroom break? Here's a bottle. I want to stop. We're stopping. I'm the freaking pilot. I'm the captain of the ship.
Ask Daniel, because that's how that goes with me. If I'm driving, you stop when I get gas. That's it.
Exactly.
That's the way. I mean, no, you stop when you got to fill up.
I know. The old man's got a bladder size of a peanut, but that's his problem.
No, I just grabbed one of the bottles in Scotsman's truck, and you should really see his face after he thought that was some kind of whiskey or whatever he started to drink. Oh, great video material.
Mike, yes, we're still doing Let Freedom Ring, man. Absolutely. I don't know if Allen is, though, because Allen had some issues, but
well, Allen had issues for years.
Together.
Remember, and you hit the release for 5 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. That would be PM. On July 4th. I wonder what Bald's doing.
I'm taking the leak.
That's what I thought. Right after you're talking weak bladders and you didn't turn your mic off for the first time. Yeah. Well, this isn't the first time.
All right. Well, let's get close to that time, so we'll start going through the room. Daniel, what you got, man?
I said, just had that. Went did the World Series of Falling Steel with JH 740. Keith and Chris's son was there. Had a great time. And hopefully maybe we can get together here in July when we do it's an all classifier matchup at Crawford County Sportsman's Association. So that should be good. I want to shoot 2 guns. I want to shoot my carry gun, my PO1 Omega, and I'm going to shoot the PCC. Let's see which gun wins. But thanks for having me on, everybody in the side chat. Peace out.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I look forward to seeing some footage of your shoot. So hopefully you got something. So, Jamie, what you got, man?
I got hashtag my first gun for Lakeview video up before we started, and as soon as we finish this, 308 on a budget intro will be turned public. So 2 videos today. So I'll be in a coma for the next month. Thanks for having me, brother. Don't work too hard tonight. Stay safe.
Awesome, man. Always good having you. I'm looking forward to seeing that, and I will try and get a video done here in the next day or two on that as well as first gun. I don't have the very first one, but I have the very first shotgun still. So we'll get a video on that. That's a very good idea, man. That's awesome. Very cool. Val, what you got?
High blood pressure. If that counts, that's about all I got. I got some ideas on the videos now. I'm gonna make a support video for Jamie. Hashtag Jamie needs to shoot the match. So maybe I'll do that, and that's about all I got.
All right. Let's see. Info Bros, can you explain Let Freedom Ring? We do it every year, and it's basically we all post videos at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and basically try to blow up YouTube with shooting videos, man. And you can be shooting steel, you can be shooting paper, whatever you want. Let's just get out, shoot, have some fun, and let YouTube have one of these, and let them know that we're gonna do what we do and have some fun with it. And the goal is to put the hashtag Let Freedom Ring and get as many as possible out there. So, and we've done pretty good over the years, and it was started by our one and only Pops Quest, and maybe we can try and get Pops on next week as well. I'll get a hold of him and see if we can't get him on, and that'd be cool to have him with us. All right, don't forget to check out the video for Lakeview, and check out Jamie's video too. Looking forward to seeing that one. And don't forget, if you guys want to help out Lakeview, you have something you want to throw in the mix, let me know. My email is in that video. It's also in the description of my About page. Just get a hold of me. And I appreciate all the help. Alan, what you got, man? Take us out right.
Oh, yeah. The Let Freedom Ring video for me was going to be epic this year, and very disappointed. All the files got corrupted. I'm hoping to at least get something out there. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. Great side chat. Glad to see everybody out there. Keep Lakeview in your thoughts. And yes, if you can be involved in it at all, go contact the Scotsman there. Other than that, man, I'm not going to have much other than I'm going to have my magazines loaded in one in the chamber. Woo!